doubly tempting to me is because if this whole thing revolves around Trump and what's going on with him, so if things are looking good for him, I'm sure the stock will go up. But if things are looking bad, I'm sure people are going to start bailing out to be safe, right? Because it all hinges around one guy, not around a company or a company's profits. Just one guy and what he's doing. And he just got some really bad news yesterday, along with his civil thing. He got some really, really bad legal news. We're going to jump into that with Ari Melber here on the beat with Ari.
Good news from a legal perspective for him and some bad news. And it's all happening today because he has so many cases and challenges going that sometimes, well, it rains legal news. Now, let's start with these two New York cases. Trump was back in court in New York for a hearing in that big hush money case. And this is the bad news Trump got today, even if the court sketch artist caught him smiling or smirking or just making whatever face you call that, according to the sketch. No cameras, of course, allowed in New York courtrooms. Now, this is the criminal charges that the DA, Alvin Bragg, brought in New York, dating all the way back to what the DA argues is a kind of democracy crime, election crime, when you stack it all together with the secret hush money payments and assorted related alleged lies about all of that were made to Stormy Daniels, dating back to 2016. Here's what's new tonight, and we didn't know this until, well, late today. The trial is back on. Trump's delay tactics have failed. The judge ordering an April 15th trial date, which is a rejection.
So Trump is going to be tried for, God, I forget how many felonies it is. Felony fraud, for election interference, for bribing the porn star to commit election interference.
Oh, my God.
He's looking at up to 10 to 12 years in prison. And this case is gonna... Go ahead.
At his age, that would probably be his final address,
Yeah, that's a death sentence. The other thing about it too is this case probably goes 6-8 weeks. So he can get convicted by June. Felony conviction. So a long put that goes out to like November, December might be a good investment, because it might be that stock completely tanks because it looks like he's going to prison.
Right.
So, yeah, he's in deep shit. And they did the motions for... They had all these weird jury things. The judge basically slapped his attorneys down because they were just asking ridiculous shit. They were asking the judge to tell the jury that he's immune, so you can't find him guilty, as part of the jury instructions. Why are we having a fucking trial, right? It's the judge is like, that's insane. No. But this is, now they're kind of learning, because it's like, the civil judges are going to be a little bit more lenient, but a criminal judge is going to be like, fuck you, no, you're a criminal. This is a criminal trial, you're a suspect, you're a defendant. I'm not cutting you deep.
Right.
And if Trump starts talking shit in court or causing problems, this is a criminal court. They will just detain him. I'm granted they probably won't want to do it because they don't want to cause a political problem and all that, but he pushes it hard enough. This is the kind of judge people are saying will actually just say, you know what, I'm finding you, in whatever it is, violation of the court or contempt of court, sorry. So contempt of court, take him into custody. Then he'll have to pay the bail so he doesn't have to stay in jail for the night.
Oh, man.
But they'll do that, so we'll see how that all goes. But yeah,
And you know what? He's not good at keeping his mouth shut. So, good grief. I don't even want to feel this way, but I kind of feel like, please, just shut your mouth. Just keep your mouth shut on this one. Because it's almost painful. Like, I do not like him, but it's almost painful just like watching the same idiotic thing happen over and over. You know what I mean? Where you just can't shut up.
Well, that and his attorneys and shit. Because you got to remember, too, this is a jury trial. So if he starts interrupting and shit, that's tampering with the jury. That is contempt of court. And a criminal judge is not going to put up with that shit.
Right.
It doesn't work that way. It's a trial. It's not, your personal platform. So anyway, we'll wrap up on Trump for today. We'll get into some other stuff.